Welcome to The Holistic Approach. This is a mental health discussion for everyone. Since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm going to continue sharing a few more ways to help you reduce your stress, ultimately balancing and properly managing your mental health. So, the very first one is writing out your feelings. Sometimes it just really helps to write things down. Writing out your emotions, connecting to the emotion, naming the emotion, and writing it down. Some things that I have used personally in the past have been journals, and I had a yoga journal, which was really awesome. It was a daily journal. It's from the Daily Greatness Journal collection. I will leave I'll leave that in the caption, so don't worry about that. You'll be able to find that. And they have a daily one, and it's yoga. So you write your intentions. There's a few questions that you answer in the morning, and then in the evening, you answer a few more questions. So this really nice ritual that you can do every single day, just connecting with yourself. It's undated, actually. So if you skip a day, it's not a big deal. You can just keep going and just continue using it as needed, which is really nice because when they're dated, it almost makes you feel a little bit more pressure when it's a daily journal for me personally. So that is something to do. Make sure you write it down. Another thing you can use is your phone. We have our phones with us all the time. You can download an application. I've seen that there are kind of journals or diary applications that you can use where the entries are private. So you can certainly do that, or you can use the Note app on your cell phone. The next way to help you reduce your stress is learning how to say no. Why is this hard? Why is this so hard for us? So something that I like to do is I like to check in with myself. I've shared this with you often, and I've been practicing this now for a while, and I feel like I'm getting pretty good at it. So when I am invited somewhere or an event is coming up, and I always just check in with myself. How's my energy? And kind of letting myself gauge whether or not it is okay or I'm feeling comfortable to move forward with that event or going out. So really taking into account and honoring how your energy levels are. And if you do want to go out, but you're kind of feeling like you're a little sluggish or you're just not feeling, your energy isn't meeting your desire to go out, then kind of think about, okay, what can you do to kind of maybe bump that up? Maybe it's simply drinking a little bit of water just to rehydrate yourself. That might just make you feel a little bit better about going out. But learning how to say no. If you are feeling like this is not going to jive with your energy right now, then you can say no. So learning how to say no is the second one. The third area, so the first one is the writing things down, writing out your emotions. The next area is learning how to say no. Last but not least is practicing gratitude. And there are so many different ways that you can do this. And something that I love to do is sending out note cards. So one thing if you're familiar with Etsy, I will go on Etsy, and there are a few shops that I really, really like, and they create cards. So I'll invest in a couple bundles of those cards on Etsy. So I'm supporting small business, mostly women-owned businesses. I get those cards in the mail, and then I can send those out. So with the current virtual clients that I'm working with, I can send them out a little handwritten note and let them know how much I appreciate their support, especially the last couple of years with the pandemic and all of the uncertainty with us working together, and letting them know that I really appreciate them trusting me to continue working together. Something like that. Or a simple text message or a simple call. Another thing that I've really loved to do and I've been trying to do on a more regular basis is offering to have a virtual tea or coffee chat. So you can have a coffee or a tea, and you can reach out to somebody if you're maybe not vaccinated, or if you're not feeling comfortable going out yet, or it's just plain easier on the schedule for both of you. You certainly can schedule that virtual tea or coffee chat. You get that time together, you can catch each other up on what you're up to, and that is another way of taking care of that. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know your ideas. Let's add on to this conversation. So the very first way to help you reduce stress is to write things down. Find a journal. If you like to have a planner/journal combination, maybe that's more your jam. You can certainly check out the ones that I have used in the past called Daily Greatness Journals. I will link them in the caption. The next way to reduce your stress is practicing how to say no. What I do is I check in with myself. How are my energy levels? And I allow that to help me gauge whether or not I say yes or no to an event or an invite. Last but not least, practicing gratitude. I shared something that I like to do. It's kind of practicing gratitude, but also supporting small business, going on Etsy, finding a few bundles of note cards that you like, and writing out a handwritten note out to my clients, or to your loved ones, or to family members across the country, or maybe a friend you haven't seen in a while, something like that. Just practicing gratitude. So let me know, let's add on to this conversation. Let me know of something that you like to do in those 3 categories. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this live. I truly appreciate your attention, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.